once again to the BCHS Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Ownbey. Today we're going to talk about boys and girls tennis here at Bradley Central High School with the head tennis coach here, Mr. Franklin Elrod. And Franklin, we always open our program by letting you introduce a special guest you brought with you today.
All right, well, I have Jimmy Boyd right here. He is my only senior boy, and Aubrey Reimer, our only senior.
So they have to help carry the team, you know, and win all their matches and stuff, of course.
They're required to be undefeated on the season, yeah.
Undefeated there. Well, Aubrey, to start with you there, obviously you play singles and doubles, I guess?
Yeah, singles and doubles.
Do you have a preference of which one you play?
I like doubles more because I like being at the net.
You like being at the net so you can smash the ball?
Yeah.
Don't like to play the baseline as much?
I mean, it's okay. It's just more fun at the net when you can slam it.
Who's your doubles partner normally?
Well, this year we still are like deciding. So I played with Taylor this weekend in our tournament, and then I played with Emma in our matches. So,
okay, Jimmy.
Both of those.
You play singles and doubles both, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference over which one you?
I'm more of a fan of singles.
All right. Do you like to rush the net when you're playing singles, or do you work the baseline mostly, or both?
I usually work the baseline more, trying to keep the set going.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Coach, I saw y'all play this weekend in a tournament, didn't you?
Yes.
Cumberland County, I believe it was.
Yes, we
You
had a
done
long
quite well
day.
there, didn't you?
We did do well. The boys finished second, the girls finished third. We were actually one match away. All my boys don't know it, but we were one match away from winning it. So if we just won one more.
Was that inside or outside where you played?
It was indoors.
Oh, well, I started to say, because we were here for baseball Saturday, and it was windy and it was cold.
Well, it was probably about 7 or 8 degrees colder in Crossville than it was here, but it was chilly inside. They don't keep heat on, so we were probably playing at about mid-50s indoors, so it wasn't bad.
Well, once you get your adrenaline flowing and a little sweat worked up, it probably feels pretty good, the players out there.
I think they were just fine, yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about your background. How long, Aubrey, have you been playing tennis, and where'd you start at?
I've been playing for 6 years. I started in 7th grade at Lake Forest.
So you're 4 years here at Bradley Central.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Jimmy, how long have you been playing?
I've been playing about 3 years. Started here at Bradley.
Started cold and had not played it before?
Not for a team.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Coach, how do you get players on your team? Do you go out and recruit them, or do you know they're coming in, that they're going to be playing tennis? Or
Well, we watch the middle school. I try to visit with them. I keep in contact with their coach, go watch some of their matches, try to build relationships with those guys. Tough to recruit. We've given a lot of the recruiting I depend on these guys because I'm off campus. I'm in a different school.
True.
And that's kind of a tough part for me. But we've got a couple out here that I've recruited up. But most of them have either come through the middle school from Ocoee or Lake Forest, or one of my players have recruited them. But we're always looking for some athletes out here to compete on the tennis court.
Oh, yeah. How many years have you been head coach here?
This is my 4th year.
And who assists you?
Amanda Price.
Amanda Price. All right. And how many students do you have in the program right now?
We have 19 players right now, 12 girls and 7 boys.
And these are the only 2 seniors you have?
Only 2 seniors.
So you got a pretty young squad, I take it.
We do have a young squad. We've got 5 freshman boys out of 7.
Wow.
And we have, I think, 4 or 5 freshman girls as well. I know we got 5 freshman girls. So future looks good.
As a coach, when you evaluate your team and look at where does your strength, where do you feel like we're strongest at? Singles, doubles, or?
Well, we're mixed up on there. We've got some young ones that play singles really well. That's their strength. As people play doubles well. I think our biggest strength is just our unity. The kids like each other. They play for each other. They're committed. They come to practice. They work hard when they're there. And we have a goal. We set a goal, and that's what we're out to do, and we do it together. It's not a one-person thing. Tennis is often an individual sport, but we're playing for each other.
Yeah.
We're out there on the court. I think that's our strength, is their camaraderie.
Well, that's great to have. That takes a lot of problems off your shoulder there, too. Now in basketball and baseball and all the other sports, we had a district change. Now, who makes up our district now in the tennis?
Okay, we still have Cleveland and Walker Valley, obviously. Ray County is new to our district, and McMinn County is still in our district. We actually added Sequoia, but they don't have a tennis team. So we actually lost 3 teams in our district and only gained 1. So finding matches this year has been kind of difficult for us.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize that there. And who's the favorite among our district? Who's always the guy that, hey, these teams we got to beat to win the district?
Well, if you ask everybody, Walker Valley's boys are obviously the favorite in the boys. That's they're very strong this year. They're returning every single player from last year. They've got hopes of going all the way to state. I mean, they're good. They're a good team. And as far as the girls go, they're going to tell you that McMinn County is the favorite, but we are defending district champs. So until somebody proves otherwise,
I knew we'd won that last year. I was hoping you'd get that.
So that's right. We're planning on giving them a run for their money.
So what's the season? How's it developed so far, and what you got coming up in the next week or two?
Okay. Well, we played one regular season match last week against Walker Valley, and we split with them. Girls won, boys lost, and like I said, the boys started with the toughest team they're going to play all year. So we learned a lot. We went to Cumberland County and spent about 14 hours in the indoor tennis courts this past weekend and did well. Played against some competition, some good competition, some strong competition, and got to see some people that we don't see every day around here. I think we grew. I think we got a lot better this weekend. That's why we went. We didn't necessarily go to be first, which is, obviously we want to, but we go to play better people and get better. And I think we accomplished that this weekend.
Yeah. You can't get better if you don't play the better than you, at least.
Yeah, we had 2 young ladies win the girls B doubles championship, and we had our boys A doubles, B doubles, and B singles all in the finals of their brackets. So we had 4 different groups in championship matches out of 8 possible.
Wow, that's pretty strong.
It was.
Aubrey, I always like to ask this when I've got basketball, whoever. What would you like to do better as a tennis player? What?
I guess be more consistent, because you can hit the ball hard, but it doesn't matter if it just goes in the net, So you always want to get it over and be the last one to hit it.
Like a baseball pitcher with a fastball. If you can't throw it across the plate, it doesn't matter how hard you can throw it.
Yeah.
Jimmy, how about you? What would you like to improve on your game?
I'd like to improve on my placement, where I'm wanting that ball to land, or if I want to land it closer towards the net, or if I want to hit it more towards the baseline, just figure out where I want it.
Well, that leads me to this question. Is it hard to do that kind of thing, to place the ball? I mean, obviously you're trying to get better at that, but I've not ever played tennis. I don't know, but it seems like it's a lot of fun. And I go with Lee all the time, sales guy, they're knocking the cover off the thing out there. Of course, they're college level, a little older and mature too, but I don't know how people turn to service on some of those guys there.
Really, it's a lot of muscle memory, because, I mean, you can have that racket at a 45-degree angle, and if you have it at a 47, it could pop it 20 feet in the air. Yeah. It's really just, you got to hit it in the sweet spot.
What's the hardest thing for you, Aubrey?
Probably serving, because I'm not that great at serving, because I have broke my elbow in the past or whatever, and it hurts sometimes, but I'm trying to get better.
You broke it playing tennis?
No, I played basketball. So I broke it in 7th grade playing basketball and had to have surgery on it. And yeah. I
was going to ask you if either one of you played any other sports here at Bradley.
Well, I used to play basketball, but I quit freshman year.
Okay.
She got a ring, though, didn't you?
Yeah, got a ring.
I remember that one in 2019. Hannah Lombard that shot her around the state there. Coach, obviously, we hear the beep, beep, beep out front here of the tennis courts being paved today. Give us a quick update on what's going on, when you expect things to be finalized, and when we can see our guys out here playing and our girls.
Well, Mother Nature has a whole lot to do with that, more than anybody else. But we've got the top coat of asphalt going on right now, the smooth coat. We have to wait 30 days before they can put the tennis coating on, which is where you'll see the color of the courts and where it really comes out. Before then, we're hoping they can go ahead and put nets up and fences up, and we can go ahead and hit on that asphalt for a while. But before they're completely done, I would guess it would be pretty close to the end of school. I would say early May is about the best case scenario you'll see from completely done. But they're going to be amazing. I'm not even going to tell you what's coming out there. I want everybody to just wait and see, because it's going to be a lot more, I think, than what people are expecting.
We're sort of like our football field, we didn't know what to expect. We saw it, and it was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, it just boomed. So I'm kind of hoping we get that same reaction when we got everything completely done. We're doing some landscaping too up on the bank, trying to make that look better. But we've got to raise money for that. That's not in part of all that's not in the funds that was spent.
It's always about money, isn't it?
It's always about money.
And I know your goal is to get these 2 seniors at least the final home match here before they.
That is number one. That's number one for me. I want them to play on these courts one time before they go. And if we have to play on it before they pour the tennis coating just on the temporary lines on asphalt, then if we can do that, then that's what I'll do, if that's what it takes to get them one time on those courts.
We sure hope
That's
they can
important.
get out there and get to play
Mhm.
that, and then it'll, of course, be ready for next year. But we want it this year, hurry up and wait, as the old saying goes, what we're always trying to do. And I know you guys, Jimmy and Aubrey, really look forward to having a nice new court. We had one that has needed some repair work for a long time, and it's finally come to fruition here, and it's going to be something that everybody should be proud of. Then
I think so. They're working hard out there. Kyle's done a good job. Turner and Patrick are on it. Coach Jackson and Mr. Spangler, I guess I should say, are on it. They're very they're pushing this stuff, the highways extras, to make it look good. We don't want just a green court that you see somewhere. We want something that we can be proud of, that people drive up and they go, ooh, that they want to come and play here, that they look forward to coming and playing at Bradley Central High School, and look forward to losing when they get here. That's my goal.
There you go.
That's my plan.
There you go. That's the right attitude there. Well, I was down at Lake Forest Friday, and I'm up here about every day at Bradley, and I knew nothing was going on here for a long, long time. And I ran into Kyle Page and Troy Weathers down there, and I said, "Hey, tell me about the tennis courts, Kyle, who's oversaw the football field and the Walker Valley field as well, and the Pie Center. So he's got a lot of things going. But he said, "Hey, good news is we're starting paving Monday." And I said, I believe it and I see it. Well, I believe it now because we're out here right now as we're speaking.
Exactly.
Paving and doing all that. And we appreciate the efforts that he's done. And it just takes everybody in the school board, Dr. Cash, everybody to make these things happen.
It does.
I know you're appreciative to them.
Definitely. Definitely. No doubt about it. I can't even, begin to imagine how to thank those folks because this is not a cheap job. It's a lot of money.
But as Kyle will say, do it right, do it light. Do it wrong, do it long.
Yeah.
He is a stickler, brother. He is a stickler. You couldn't ask for somebody better than him to work on. He said, it'll be perfect when we get through with it.
No, and I'm asking him all the time questions, and he probably gets tired of it. But I got a lot of faith in Kyle.
Yeah.
But I just want to know what's going on. I just want to be in.
You have a vested interest in this, right?
I have been through this type of stuff before in school systems, or when I coached basketball at another school, and was there when they really messed up something, and they never asked us any questions. So that's one of the reasons I ask a lot, because I just assumed that they knew what they were doing, and I was wrong. So I think Kyle does, though. He's doing a good job.
I agree with you there. Well, we're going to wrap things up here. Appreciate you joining us here, Franklin. Coach Elrod. I know his name. I call him Dennis. I don't know why. Aubrey, Reimer, Jimmy Boyd, two seniors, the only two seniors. Wish you guys the best of luck the rest of the season. We want to see you out here on this field, though, on this court playing, wearing the black and gold, playing your final few games there for Bradley Central out here.
Yep.
Coach, thanks for joining us as always.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy schedule here at Bradley to be with us today. Appreciate Mr. Gwen Schroyer here in the H12 studio that we record all of our shows in. Thanks for the guys behind the scenes that you don't see that make all this happen too. Until next time, we'll say so long for now. God bless, go Bears and Bearettes.